I just want to move on. When Jacinta Price gets up yesterday here in Western Australia and says, "Make Australia great again," do you rub your hands with glee? Because Donald Trump seems to be hurting Peter Dutton's campaign.
Well, what we're focused on is our own policies, our own ideas for Australian conditions and based on what this country needs and putting them forward. Like, we don't need to borrow our ideas from overseas, and yet what we are seeing from Peter Dutton is a whole lot of cut and paste in terms of what he's putting to the Australian people today from what we've seen overseas. And we certainly don't need to be borrowing slogans. We've got the wit to work out what we're going to say to the Australian people without having to look elsewhere. This has been a cut and paste campaign from the Liberal Party, both in terms of how they're communicating to the Australian people and the policies that they're putting forward.
Just finally and briefly, as I mentioned, you're hot favourites now to win the election. What do you make of that? What do you put it down to? And Peter Dutton was out there yesterday saying there are actually a lot of 50-50 seats. Is that what you believe as well, that it's pretty tight still?
I think it is tight, and no one's cast a vote yet. And betting markets don't determine the outcomes of elections. We are.
I guess we learnt that in 2019.
Yeah, and in a sense, it will sound trite coming from a politician. It's a bit like the coach of a football team that you take it a match at a time. But literally, that's what we need to do. That's what we're focused on doing. An election is an exercise of having a conversation with the Australian people about what matters to them. We are focused on that in terms of what we've done over the last 3 years, but what we still want to do over the next 3, and why that represents an opportunity, a proposition to the Australian people to re-elect Anthony Albanese as the next Prime Minister. Betting markets, polls, they'll take care of themselves. We're focused on that conversation.
Richard Marles, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Andrew.